Prime Day is back once again. And not only is that happening, but as you can see right here on the screen, my favorite scan tool company. I'm not saying it because they're telling me or asking me or paying me to say this, but if you've seen my videos in the past, XTOOL hands down is my favorite scan tool for the price, for the quality, and what else you can get and the features that come along with it. So I'm gonna go through the deals and real quick, there is a code that's on the screen right now. Use this code for an additional 5% off. Click my affiliate link in the pinned comment or in the description. And at the end of this really quick showcase of the Prime Day prices, you are going to see a video of my entire XTOOL collection, and you're going to be very impressed with that. So anyway, let's just take a quick look here. Right now, the D7, this is the wired version for $325 with a 5% off coupon. That'll be an additional $16 off or so. That's pretty amazing. All right. So then you got the T-Pin Master module if you want to get that. Let's just focus on the scan tools. Right now, this is one of my favorite little scan tools right here. This AD20 Pro. $37. And plus you get another 5% off. That's another, say, $1.50, $1.80 off of that. This thing is an amazing little, buddy scan tool that you just keep plugging into your car. It keeps up with gas mileage. I explain all that in the other part of the video. Let's just keep going here. Now, the A30M right here, this right here, I'm going to do a refresh video on this scan tool. This right here is my absolute recommendation for anybody that's budget conscious. This is the only scan tool that I know of that has true free lifetime updates and has fully bi-directional controls and comes with 28 reset functions on top of that, including whatever manufacturer's resets that's inside the software. This right here, hands down, for the price and what you get, I don't think there's literally nothing that can really outperform this deal. You got the DAS. This is wireless, $519, 5% coupon. DS7. Look at all these amazing deals. Like I said, I'm just going to scroll through them really quickly. And I really want to get down to the D9 and the D9 Pro. Look at this. $800 for this scan tool. You get a 5% off. Let's just take a quick look at this guy right quick. 5% coupon. Amazing. This is just, I can't even believe that. And I believe if you use my code, it would give you an additional 5% off. I have not verified that, but hey, just try it and see if it works for you. What else? This is right here is what, like the granddaddy of the XTOOL that's in North America anyway, which is the XTOOL D9S Pro. $1,100, 5% off. Again, these scan tools are simply amazing. But anyway, enough of this. Let's get right on to the video of me showcasing my entire XTOOL collection. So please enjoy. All right, this is a video that I think a lot of people have been waiting on for me to do a review of my collection of XTOOL scan tools. Now, I will say up front that, XTOOL has sent me a lot of these tools to evaluate, but trust and believe, if these scan tools did not meet my expectation for price, quality, and features, trust me, I would not be, broadcasting this out. I really stand behind this as a consumer and also as a user. You have seen me use this. If you follow my channel, you've seen me use these tools multiple times actually on my channel, fixing cars and things. So I definitely can vouch for the quality of these tools. All right, so I'm gonna start with the cheapest, when I say cheapest, like lowest cost tools right here, which is this right here is the, actually this is gonna be, I'm gonna pick up these two right here. This is the they look the same. They got advanced on the front, but if you fold them over on the back, you will see that one has AD20 and the other one has AD20 Pro. Now they essentially do the same thing, except for this right here scans all modules of AD20 Pro, And also you can use it for other things. Say if your speedometer is broken in your car, you can use this right as a speedometer. Say if you're having issues, maybe having issues with gas mileage, you can monitor your gas mileage with these, and so on and so forth. And actually, turn off check engine lights and that sort of thing. So let me show you what the software looks like. And again, I'm going to try to tell you who I think these tools are for as I go along here. So, all right. So the advanced software, I'm not connected to a vehicle. So anyway, I'm going to just show you what I can. This is what the software would look like. You can have this on your phone, for example, and you have it up in your car. So for example, you want a smart dash, you could, no device connected. I just want to see what would happen. But basically, if your speedometer doesn't work, you can use this right here's a speedometer. This right here is based on how much gas you use. You can see here. And also there is other things you can check out for example, if you go to, let's see, nothing paired. So I wish I could go into this and show you, but I made a video on this on how like you can look at driving habits and things like that. So say if you had a teenager and you wanted to monitor, things about like how fast they go around curves, how hard they brake, that sort of thing. This scan tool right here will log it in this software. And again, look at the video that I'm popping up now. I have it linked in the pinned comments, and go check that out and you'll see a video on how the AD20 and the AD20 Pro works. All right, so let me set this down here. So the next one up on the list, actually this one is my absolute, when I say absolute favorite, I'm gonna say it another way. I think this is the absolute best bang for your buck of any scan tool. And I know that's a strong statement, and let me explain. This right here looks like the dongle for one of these bigger scan tools in the back, but actually this here is the A30M, XTOOL A30M. Now this thing right here, it's pocket size. You can put, when I go traveling, I carry this with me. So if you're a traveling person and you just want something lightweight that has bi-directional features, full bi-directional features, just the same as one of these bigger scan tools back here. What else? You want all sorts of live data, manufacturer live data from all makes and models around the world. This scan tool right here is the best price. Free lifetime updates. So therefore, this right here actually would be my highest recommended out of them all. If I'll put it like this, if you was like in the budget friendly zone, this is the one here I would go with. So let me show you what the software looks like. The software essentially is the same software that you see on the bigger X2s over here, but it doesn't have quite as many features as it has, but it has more than enough. And the big thing about it, the bi-directional controls are just the same. So let me pull this software up. All right, as we can see, this here is on a tablet. You can actually put this software on your phone. So when I go traveling, I have this software loaded onto my phone, and I carry that scan tool with me. Again, you got all these special functions. It has 25 special functions. Doesn't have many as the biggest scan tools. It has like around 42 or 38, but that's fine. But again, if you look at, let's go to updates. I haven't fully, okay, my Wi-Fi doesn't work out here, but if we go to diagnostics, I want to show you my vehicles. I only have my vehicles loaded, so it won't take up so much space on my device. But trust me, this thing, I wish my internet was working out here. It covers the exact same amount of tools as you see the D8 or D7 or D9 in the back in terms of calls around the world. And usually this thing is a price around $170, sometimes around $150 mark. So again, you can put this software on your phone, on your tablet, and basically you got a full-blown bi-directional scan tool this big right here that you can put in your pocket, and it is quite reliable. All right, so let's put that back down. So next up here, this is the, I think recently XTOOL introduced their IP line. I think it stands for Inline Plus. This right here is the 508S. This right here is a, I believe it's a 4-system scanner, like for control, TCM, ECM, ABS, and I think the airbag system, which again, those are probably absolutely the most important ones if you were, having some serious drivability problems or problems, can't get your car inspected, that sort of thing. So this scan tool right here is also a budget-friendly tool, but the thing about it is it comes as a standalone package, and I've done a video with this one as well. And in fact, I've done a video with this one as well. So all of these right here I'm going to link in the description, and I'm going to show you a little snippet of each video in this video here. So anyway, I'm going to pull up the A30M video right now and just let that run just for 4 or 5 seconds so you can see that where I was using that. And then this video here, I'll just pull it up and let that run for a few seconds. But this thing right here, again, special functions, doesn't have that many. It only has 9. But again, let's go to the diagnostics. Take a look at this. All these cars, I just haven't updated it yet because I haven't used it in a while. But look at all these cars, Europe, all these cars, Asia. Look at all these cars, America, China. This thing works around the world, Australia. This thing right here is a nice scan tool. So if you was on the fence about buying a super powerful scan tool, now it is one thing I would say, this is not bi-directional, but if your car is very old, you never know. You might find something in here that is bidirectional. Who knows? A lot of times these scan tools do have some residual, things that might work with older vehicles. So anyway, this scan tool again is for somebody who just get into scan tools, who probably want something a little bit more than a basic ODB2 reader, but they don't want something that might be overly complicated. They might not use all the features. So this right here, this scan tool right here, the IP508S would be for that person. Now, let's see which one this here is. Oh, this actually, out of the XTOOLs, this one right here really holds a special place for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. This right here is the, I don't know if you could see that. This here is the IP819TP. Now I did a video on this scan with this scan tool right here where I actually changed, this right here has a tire pressure sensing module in it. So this right here is basically nearly a D8 that has a tire pressure feature involved in it, where it would actually program XTOOL's high quality TPMS sensors. Now this thing here, again, I made a video with this one as well, where I actually took a tire off my car, added it to the car, and programmed my tire with this thing. This thing is awesome. Again, if you want, this right here is like what I would call the best all-arounder here. So if you just want, if you're just one of those staunch DIYers like I am, meaning I refuse to basically let anybody work on my car, and the only thing I can let somebody do to my car now is like inspection and maybe change my tires, but TPMS, I can do that at home. This scan tool right here is basically about as powerful as a D8. It's basically the same scan tool. And also, I guess I accidentally changed the language on this one by accident. Look at that, it's German, it's funny. But anyway, it also has TPMS features as well. So we go to special functions. You know what happened? I think that I must have accidentally reset the scan tool right here, but don't worry about it. But anyway, the point is that because I haven't used all these scan tools here in a long time, and I just turned this scan tool on for the first time in months, and maybe some kind of way I accidentally reset it because I was playing around with it a little bit. But anyway, this thing here is awesome. TPMS sensor, great scan tool. Now this here is the IP616. Now this thing here is another one of their inline plus scan tools that offer lots of special functions, as you can see here, and again covers lots of vehicles. Look at all these vehicles it covers. I cannot remember if this one here was bidirectional or not. I think it is, but either way, this right here is a fantastic scan tool. Again, this is their IP line. It's just a smaller hardware that basically has a lot of features that might be on the D7 and D8, and just a package that might cost a little bit less. So that's what this right here is. These right here, what you see in the middle, are just the dongles. What you can expect, that I'm not going to pick these up. That's just the dongles for like the D8 Bluetooth. This is the dongle for this one right here, and that's the dongle for the D9. All right, so what is this? Now this right here is the D7S right here. This right here, and actually this one right here has some of the updated software in the Android 10, so it's quite fast. So you see this interface here looks a lot different than all the interfaces that we've seen so far. And again, special function is packed. Let's go here. It's packed full of special functions here. As you can see, so many special functions. Again, always, if you want to check, email XTOOL and ask them make sure that whatever feature you're trying to get for your particular cars, that it works with your car, because not everything's going to work with every car. Again, if we go to diagnostics, again, this thing works with all sorts of cars in every country. And one thing I want to go back and look at in a special function is, let's take a look. Something I have not talked about yet. Let me see, give me a second. Let's see what I'm looking for to see if this one here has the key programming. Oh yeah, key programming, the first one. XTOOL got some of the best key programming out here. So if you're a locksmith, or obviously if you're a professional in the shop, these scan tools like this right here would be absolutely critical for you to have, but they're gonna have something where you're not gonna have to call somebody in specialized to add a key, because the XTOOL has some of the best coverage with keys when it comes to programming key fobs. Again, always email them if you have a particular car, but if you're a shop, you're gonna run across so many cars, you're gonna absolutely find this thing here invaluable. All right, so this is I think this is D8 Bluetooth. This here is this is a D8 Bluetooth. This one right here, and this one right here, that's the D8 right here that I'm pointing at. This right here is the D8 Bluetooth. So I'm only gonna pick this number. The only difference is that this one is Bluetooth, and that one is wired. So again, plenty of special functions. I'm just, again, like I said, I'm not trying to go too in depth here because, again, I've done lots of videos on these, but again, check the videos out that you're going to see pop up on the screen. Check the videos out in the pinned comment, and you will see these things in action. You will see how the grafting capabilities are, and so on and so forth. So again, I can't say much more other than that. This right here is probably hands down the best scan tool for the money in terms of getting everything you want in a scan tool, except for TPMS. But again, you can do ECU coding, stellar key programming, has a nice size screen for grafting live data. The D8 to me is like, in my mind, is like their flagship version of their scan tool out of all these scan tools I got. This one right here is the D8. So again, highly recommend checking that one out. And again, this one right here, exact same scan tool. This one just Bluetooth. That one is wired. Now, this is the D9. This is XTOOL's biggest scan tool that I guess they offer in this market here. Now, XTOOL do have other scan tools other than what you see here that they might sell in other markets. But this right here, I believe, at least that this is not their word, this is my words, that this is the biggest scan tool that I think they sell in this market here. And well, again, I always like to go through the special function. This one right here has 42 special functions built right in. And again, don't forget, manufacturer-specific software is going to have sometimes unique actuation tests and special functions. So just because you see a special function, don't see a special function here, don't mean that there's not an extra special function inside of the menu inside the scan tool. Again, I made videos with this and all these scan tools over here to really showcase them. So if you check those videos out, you'll see more about them. This right here is just a quick overview because, again, Prime Day is on July the 16th and July the 17th. So every year, XTOOL has big sales on most of their products. If you are in the market for a really good scan tool and for the best money, the best features, and the best quality, I highly recommend looking at XTOOL because, again, I have been nothing but impressed with these scan tools since I've used them. So with that said, this thing right here has stellar coverage just like all of the rest of the vehicles. I mean, this thing here covers so many cars in Asia, Europe, America, China, Australia, whatever. It doesn't really matter. This thing is absolutely a unit, this big boy right here. And all the other scan tools are a unit in their own right. And if you go up from the XTOOL AD20 all the way up to the D9, I am most for certain that you can find something for you on this Prime Day.